Hello, everyone. This is Bridget from the EC Fitness Center bringing you your Chakra Yoga. Chakra Yoga every first and third Friday of the month. Welcome. I hope this finds you well. So this month's chakra is the solar plexus. The color is yellow. Good morning, Haley. The color is yellow or golden yellow. So a little back story, the chakras are energy centers along the body, along the spine. There are other areas, but we're just going to talk about the main 7 chakras. And so chakra is a Sanskrit word that means spinning circle of light. And so 2 months ago, we started with the base chakra, which is at the base of your spine. That's the color red, and that's safety and security. And then we moved up to that lower abdominal area below your belly button. And that color is orange, and that's for your passion and creativity. And this month, we're on our solar plexus, which is located right, on our belly, above the belly button, or right where the diaphragm is. And the color is yellow. And so I'm going to go ahead and just go through a couple of properties. The chakras, if they are out of alignment, if they're overactive or underactive, we can get physical ailments in the body and emotional issues. And so the goal of chakra yoga is to bring our body back into balance. And so I think yoga in general does this, but if you focus on a specific chakra, it can help with these specific issues. Excuse me. So third chakra, solar plexus. Think about your core today, your abdominal area. Radiating your power into the world. If you want, you can go ahead and find yourself seated comfortably on your mat. You can take notes if you'd like. Otherwise, you can just close your eyes and listen to characteristics of the third chakra. Personal power, expression of will, taking responsibility for one's life, your mental abilities or your intellect. It's where we form our personal opinions and our beliefs. Making decisions, setting a direction. This is our personality, our self-esteem, our self-confidence, our self-discipline, and our independence. Essential oils, thought to bring this in balance. Cedarwood, sandalwood, chamomile. And if you're ever looking for healing crystals to use, citrine or tiger's eye are 2 good examples. So again, this is on your abdominal, on your area right below your diaphragm or in your diaphragm. Golden yellow or yellow light. All right, so we will go ahead and get started. Focusing on radiating your personal power out into the world. So find yourself seated on your mat. We're going to go ahead and ground ourselves first. Go ahead and elongate your spine. Close your eyes if they aren't already. Deep breath in through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Again, deep breath in through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Last time, deep breath in through your nose, open mouth, exhale. Nice job. Start out by focusing on finding the base of your spine, that part of your low back, all the way down into your glutes. Feel your glutes or your sit bones connected to the mat. that is connected to the earth beneath you. Focus on that lower part of your spine and see tree roots growing down through your mat, down through the floor into Mother Earth and spreading out deep and wide all the way down to the core. These tree roots are grounding us for our practice today. Breathe. When your tree roots are grown and wide all the way down to the core, connect with the beautiful energy. Silvery, golden, white, fiery light. Protective, balancing. Find whatever word or whatever feeling feels right. I want you to pull this beautiful rainbow sparkling light all the way up through those tree roots, all the way up through the nourishing earth, up through the floor and the mat to the base of your spine. And then watch that beautiful sparkling rainbow light circle all the way up and around your spine, out the top of your head, and then let it sprinkle out wide around you like confetti falling to the floor. We now have a protective egg of light, and we are grounded and ready for our practice today. Again, third chakra, solar plexus. You can focus, as you see behind me, I put up it's a wing of a butterfly that's golden yellow. If you're working on any of the self-confidence, self-esteem, personal power, making a direction in life, personal beliefs, you can wear the color yellow. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring our shoulders up and back, shoulder circles, pull that stomach in. Today, we're going to focus on that core. Shoulder circles back, bring them forward. Alternate one at a time back at your own pace. And as always with yoga, take these at your own pace. Listen to your body, bringing the stretches or the poses up to the edge, but never over. If you start to feel any pain, go ahead and back off slightly. If there's still pain after that, find another pose. Inhaling our arms nice and wide, reach towards the sky, wiggle those fingertips. I want you to pull back on your right fingers, stretch that wrist, and then pull it down. Left hand, pull back on those fingers, and then pull it down. Nice job. Rotate those wrists in a circle, and then reverse other direction. Placing our hands together and dropping them down to our chest, our heart chakra here. Go ahead and set your personal intention for class today. What brought you to the mat? Maybe it's a word, healing, strength, fitness, meditation, love, peace, joy. Maybe it was tired, anxious. I want you to put that word in a beautiful box, tie a bow on it, place that box in the bottom of a hot air balloon in the basket, and then watch it float away. At the end of class, you can pick that back up. Now focus on anything that's bothering you, any thoughts, any stress. And if this comes up throughout the class, I want you to focus on putting it inside of a balloon. So the thought, I want you to acknowledge it, put it in the inside of a balloon and watch it float away. Again, you can pick this up at any time, bring it back into your consciousness. Inhale and exhale, nice job. From here, we are going to move on to all fours. Tabletop position. Again, focus on that core, pulling it in, activating. Focus on a beautiful sun circle of energy here the entire time. Dropping that belly down, head back. We're going to move through some cat and cow. This is cow, arch that back, tuck the chin, cat. Hold. Keep breathing. Drop the belly down. Cat and arch. Drop the belly. Cat and cow at your own pace. Just warming up that core, warming up that solar plexus. Hips shift side to side. Let those glutes and hips start to warm up and stretch. Side to side, we're going to radiate your personal power into the world here. Go ahead and start some hip circles. They can move from small to large, bringing your hips back to the side, forward and to the other side. So nice circles here, just one direction. And then when you feel that's warmed up, reverse the direction. We're going to stand here shortly, moving through downward facing dog into some sun salutations. From here, I want you to tuck your toes underneath you, and you're going to press your seat straight up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and bend and straighten your knees. Pedal out your feet here. Feel this getting warmed up. Breathe. Reach that spine for the sky. You can move up on your toes and then heels down to the mat, stretching the calves. And then slowly walk towards your hands into forward fold. So you're bending over at the waist, your head is hanging down. Go ahead and hug your elbows, rock side to side, ragdoll pose. From here, if you'd like to place your hands up underneath your feet and let your head hang. Otherwise, you can keep your arms hugging your elbows and rocking side to side. Inhale, exhale. Nice job. On the next inhale, we're going to try to straighten our legs and straighten our spine. This is a halfway lift. For anybody that has low back issues, hip, glute, or just strength issues, or you're just feeling tired, take your hands above your knees on your quads and then straighten, flatten that back out. I like to press my chest down towards the floor and it straightens this all out. Inhale, exhale, drop yourself back down into the forward fold. We're gonna do 2 more of these. So inhale, try to straighten that back. Halfway lift and exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, straighten those legs, straighten that back. Forward fold and exhale. I want you to roll yourself up nice and slow, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing. This is mountain pose. We're going to move through this. Palms forward, chest up, chin up. We're going to inhale as our arms come out to our sides, nice and slow, reaching to the sky, pushing those hands together. I want you to activate that core, activate that third chakra. See that beautiful golden sunlight streaming out from here. And you're going to tighten those abdominal muscles and you're going to stretch yourself back. It does not have to be far. It can be very slight, or you can go back as far as you like. We're going to swan dive down into that forward fold, dropping our arms to the side and our head all the way down. Forward fold. Exhale. From here, we're going to inhale to that halfway lift. And we're going to exhale back into the fold and slowly roll ourselves up to mountain pose. Again, arms down and forward. Inhale. Reach those arms towards the sky. Putting your hands together, reach it back, activate that core, that solar plexus chakra, swan dive, slowly down into the fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, and roll up back into mountain pose. So we're standing here, palms forward, chest up, chin up. Inhale, arms wide, reach to the sky. Activate that core, stretch it back, glow that beautiful solar plexus chakra. Swan dive, arms to your side, all the way down, bend over. Forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. From here, you're going to place your hands on the mat in front of you, and you're going to step your feet straight back into plank. From here, I want you to activate that core. Really pull in your solar plexus chakra. Again, see that yellow sun glowing from your core. If you have issues here, you can drop down onto all fours or onto tabletop, but holding plank here as long as you can. Chaturanga. From here, those of you that know it, go ahead. Those of you that don't, if you'd like to drop to your knees, you can. Otherwise, we're just lowering ourselves to the belly, keeping our elbows in close to our body, pulling our head forward, elbows keeping them in, and lowering yourself to your belly. Then you're going to pull your chest up, cobra position. From here, we're going to press ourselves through tabletop position, and we're going to tuck those toes like we did, and press up into down dog. Paddle out those feet, bend and straighten those knees, and then walk your feet in towards your hand. You're back in that forward fold. Bent over. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten those legs and back. Exhale, fold and roll up. Nice job. 2 more times here, adding the plank. Inhale, arms high. Activate the solar plexus and stretch it back. Swan dive down into the fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Drop those hands to the mat, step back into plank, and hold. Activate that core. Hold your plank. If it's too much strain on your body, you can drop to one or both knees. From here, lowering ourselves, chaturanga down, pull that head forward. Keep those elbows in towards your body, lowering yourself to the mat, pulling that chest up to cobra, and then moving through to downward dog. So you can move through all fours, tuck those toes, and lift that seat high. Downward dog, pedal those feet. Breathe, walking forward into the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and roll up. Last time, sun salutation. Inhale, arms high. Activate that solar plexus chakra. See the sun beaming out of your belly. Swan dive down into the fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, hands on the mat, step back in plank. Hold that core or drop to your knees. From here, chaturanga, head forward, drop it down, pulling up the chest up for cobra and moving back through down dog. Pedal those feet. Nice job. From here, I want you to drop down onto your knees and cat and cow. Nice job. Cat and cow, dropping that belly, arching the back, and then hips side to side. You can move your head towards the same direction as your hips. And then add those hip circles, activate that core, pull that belly in. Hip circles, nice and big. Try to take them as big as you can now. Breathe and then reverse the direction. Pull that core in. From here, camel pose. So if you have issues with your knees here, you can roll your mat up. You can put a blanket or anything that's soft, a pillow underneath your knees, or just go ahead and pop yourself up on your knees. From here, we're going to activate. Keep your eyes closed, but really activate that core. See that beautiful yellow or golden yellow sun beaming from you. And then allow it to grow until it covers your entire body here. You're going to take your hands behind your low back. Tighten your core. Hips are going to come forward. As your hips come forward, your head drops back. Camel pose. If you're more advanced here, you can drop your hands back, or you can drop your hands back all the way and touch your heels. Whichever stage you're at, you can remain totally straight on your knees with your hands behind your low back. And as much as you can tighten that core, pull that pelvis forward and drop your head back. Hold camel pose. Breathe. And release. I like to sit down towards my heels here. We're going to move back through camel pose. Pop yourself back up on your knees. Hands behind your low back. Tighten that solar plexus, tighten that core. Pull those hips forward and drop your head back. Again, if you'd like to move your hands back or drop down and touch your heels, really arching that back, please do. Feel that self-confidence, personal power, personal will, your beliefs, and release. Nice job. From here, we are going to slowly move ourselves down onto our belly for bow. Bow pose, you're just going to bend and straighten your knees. You can just bend and straighten your knees just to kind of be playful with it. Move them around here, or go ahead and just bend them up. From here, you're going to grab the tops, if you can, the tops of your feet on both sides, and pull yourself up like a bow, getting ready to shoot an arrow. If you have any sort of restrictions here, what you can do is just go ahead and stay in this position where your forearms are forward and you're just bending your knees. Another alternative is to take your hands straight back, but not to touch the tops of your feet. So go ahead and hold bow pose. Breathe. Lifting yourself up and back. Seeing that direction you want to point your life, your arrow. And we're going to shoot and release. Go ahead and release yourself. We're going to do that again. Bend those knees. Grab onto the tops of the feet or arms back or arms down. And just go ahead and lift. Breathe, holding bow. Hold it. Point that beautiful magic arrow in the direction of where you see your life and let it go and release. From here, pressing back through all fours, sitting our seat down towards our ankles, arms forward, forehead to the mat, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, feel that low back opening. Breathe. Take a rest here. From here, we're going to slowly move onto our backs. Before we go completely on our backs, I want you to do boat. So boat pose, you can just go ahead and bend your knees and then pop those heels up. If you can hold your arms out on the side of you, otherwise you can hold your knees up, you can hold underneath your legs, just pop those heels up and balance. Boat pose. Keep that spine in alignment, pull it up. Breathe and release. We're going to move into this one last time. Keeping those legs bent in front of you. Lean back, pop up those heels and hold boat pose. Breathe. Keep that chest up, spine long, and release. From here, slowly moving down onto your back. Pull those knees in towards your chest. Inhale, exhale, rocking side to side. Pulling your right knee in and straightening your left. Keep that core nice and strong. See that beautiful yellow sun. And then switch, left leg in, right leg long. Breathe. And switch. Point those toes and flex. Point and flex, switch. Point and flex those toes, and then rotate your ankles one direction. Switch, and then the other direction, ankle circles. And then pull both knees in. Rocking side to side, grabbing onto your big toe or the outer part of your foot, opening up, happy baby. Feel the stretch in the groin, the inner thigh. Feel the stretch in the outer hip. Really pull down now. Stop the movement. Pull down, really open those knees down towards the floor. Open your hips. If you'd like to place your hands on the inner part of your knee or the inner part of your thigh and open. You can drop the bottom part of your leg down. Breathe. Nice job. From here, taking the bottoms of your feet back down to the mat. So we're lying with our knees bent, taking our right leg up and over onto our left knee, figure four, or lying pigeon. You can go ahead and pull those knees up towards you. Feel that stretch in the hip and the glute. Breathe. From here, right arm out, and you're going to slowly drop those legs, feeling the stretch deepen into that hip all the way down to the floor. If you can get it that far, if not, go as far as you can and hold. Really feel that opening in the hip and the glute. And then you're going to release onto your back, knees bent. Take that left leg up and bend it, up and over to your right knee. And then pull those legs up towards your chest, stretching that left glute and hip. Breathe. From here, left arm comes out to the side, slowly lower to the opposite side, dropping to the right, all the way down to the floor if you can, otherwise just go halfway. Really feel that stretch and opening into that glute and hip, and hold. And release on your back, knees bent. From here, you can press your heels down through the floor. And I want you to just pop your pelvis up just slightly. Feel that stretch from the hip to the knee and release. Pelvic tilts. Press that pelvis up and release. Up and release. From here, if you would like to have your hands on the side, palms down, if you'd like to press your hips up towards the sky into a bridge, please do. Press up and hold. Otherwise, just hold that pelvis stretch, that pelvic tilt, and release. 2 more. Up. Holding bridge. And release. Last time. Pull it up. Pull those knees in towards each other. Feel that stretch and release. Nice job. From here, corpse pose, Shavasana pose. However you'd like to do it, legs can be straight out, arms to your side. You can take the bottoms of your feet together and open your knees. You can keep your knees bent. You can take yourself to the wall, straighten your legs out, and then rest your heels on the wall for legs up the wall pose. You can hold corpse pose, a Shavasana pose at home as long as you like. Put on your favorite music. We'll hold a couple minutes here and then I'll take you out. The goal is to remain still in whatever pose you choose. Find your normal breath here. Flex all of your muscles. Full body flex and then release. Feel yourself sinking into the mat. Relaxing your face, your cheeks, your forehead, your eyebrows. Relaxing your ears, your scalp, your neck. Release your shoulders and arms, fingertips. Release your chest. Feel your solar plexus glowing, your core, a beautiful yellow light. Relax your upper back, middle back, and low back. Feel your hips and your glutes letting go. Feel now the front and the back part of your legs relaxing, your calves, your shins, and finally your feet. Remaining still. And a hug from Mother Earth. Let go. At home, feel free to hold corpse pose as long as you like. To get out of this pose, I bring my knees together, pull them towards my chest, and roll over onto my right side. Sometimes I'll move through
to stretch my back. Child's pose. So either lying on your right side or moving through to child's pose. And then slowly transitioning to seated. Spine nice and tall. Inhale, ears towards the shoulders and roll them back. Shoulder rolls back and then forward. Taking our left arm up and stretching over. Side body stretch and release. Inhale. Oh, stretch that right arm up and over. Side body stretch. Other side and release. Inhale, arms high, reaching towards the stars. Wiggle those fingertips, hands together, dropping to your heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your time and beautiful energies with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please email me anytime.